Hello guys, welcome back to algebra class. So this time we are going to review about exponential functions that we have learned. So we have this word problem based, graphing based, and table based, okay? So this let's get started. Just remember for the exponential growth, you have to do 1 plus. Exponential decay, you have to do 1 minus. And this one happens whenever you see this percentage. If you don't see percent, just like here, then you don't have to do 1 plus or 1 minus. Okay, that 1 plus 1 minus for the base, this one only applies when you're doing usually word problems, right? So let's get started. Always before you read, you have to read first. So annual sales for the fast food restaurants are like $650,000 and are increasing. You see increasing at rate of 4% per year. Write on exponential growth. You see exponential growth. So now it's exponential function. So you're gonna write y equals a times b to the x power. Okay. Then find the annual sale after 7 years. So we have to find a and b. So a is initial value. In this case, $650,000. And it increased by 4%, right? Increase. So you have to do 1 plus by 4%, which is 1 plus 0.04, which is 1.04. Now, if you do not know how to change this percentage into decimal, you just put 4 divided by 100 in calculator. That will give you this, okay? So we got a and b. So now we can set up equation. Y equals 650,000 parenthesis 1.04, that's b, to the x power, but it's for 7 years. So instead of x, we're gonna put 7. Okay, and that's it. Just put this one into calculator like this. So 6 to the 7th power. Then you're gonna get this ugly number, but that's what you get. 855,355.7. That's round. Okay. So, but this is what I care. This one I don't really care, but you have to not do it just in case you need it for the start test. All right. So whenever you see population, that's exponential equation. So you can try this one by yourself, this one by yourself, and this one by yourself. Right? So let me go over this one. Now it's an exponential decay. So population of the town is 2,500. Population exponential and decreasing at rate of 3.5% per year. So it's an old town, I guess. So y equals a times b to the x power. A is 2,500, very small town. B is decreasing, so it's 1 minus by 3.5%. Let's change this percent into decimal, 0.035. Again, if you cannot do it on top of your head, just do 3.5 divided by 100 using decimals, okay? Then you will get this. So this one is same as, I'll just tell you because you're gonna make a lot of mistake here, so just use calculator. Okay, so it's gonna be what? 0.965, okay? You're not adding it, you're subtracting it. So this one is same as y equals 2,500, 0.965 to the x power, but instead of x, we're gonna put 5. So if you put this one into calculator, we can find population of the town after 5 years, assuming 3% of the population disappear every year. So after 5 years, there will be only about this amount of people, 2,000 and 92 people. So about 408 people disappear within 5 years. That's what it is. So try these questions by yourself, right? Now let's go over this one. It's simple as well. So we have this equation. What you're gonna do is you're gonna find horizontal asymptote, domain, and range. Okay. So here, let's do this. So let's graph this one, okay? And then you're gonna find domain and range. Again, you have to know how to find what's it called, x-intercept and y-intercept all the time. But this point, let's just do this one. So we have this graph here, okay? So looks like now if you want to find asymptote, just zoom out a little bit and see where this graph is like getting closer to. So always horizontal asymptote is going to be somewhere in the bottom. So that's the y-intercept, but here, do you see this? Look at the y value. It does not go below 0, right? That's going to be a horizontal asymptote, which is y equals 0. Now let's find the domain. Domain is all x value. It's keep going to the left and keep going to the right. So do you see it's keep going to the left here? And it's going up, but slowly going to the right infinitely. So domain is what? Negative infinity to positive infinity, which is all real number. Now, range is important. That's what we're trying to find here. Range, bottom to top. This graph, the lowest point this graph can get is 0, because this graph will never go below 0, but never touch 0 as well. So 0, y, and as you can see here on the right, this graph is keep going up to million and billion, trillion, to infinity, right? So this one is same as, because we don't want to write infinity, we're going to only write one that I highlighted, but we're going to flip it because you want to write y value first. So that's what you're going to do here, like rest of the question, okay? Let me go over this question one more with you, okay? So let me go over second one. So it's what? 3 to the x power plus 2. So let's look at this one. If you look at this, y-intercept is 0,3, but this one doesn't ask for y-intercept. Instead, we have to find asymptote. What's the asymptote gonna be? Do you see this graph does not go below 2? So horizontal asymptote is y equals 2. Domain, it keep going to the left, and slowly but surely it's keep going to the right. So it's gonna be negative infinity to positive infinity, which is all real number. Now, what's the range gonna be? Range is bottom to top again. The lowest point this one can get is 2, right? And highest point this one can get is infinity. And we're gonna flip it, right? Because you wanna write y value first. So like that. So you can try other questions by yourself. If you graph this one, you're gonna have, what's it called? X-intercept as well. It's gonna be so fun to do everything here. Like you're gonna notice domain is gonna be always all real number for the exponential function. Just what you have to be careful is asymptote and range. Telling you now, these last numbers are gonna be your asymptote. Do you see this 2 is gonna be 2? This is minus 2, so your asymptote is gonna be negative 2. 4, so you're gonna be 4. If you don't see any number, it's gonna be 0. That's why we have y equals 0. And as you can see, range is gonna be really depending on the asymptote as well. All right. Next page. Simple. We have to find function that represents this one. So let's write down y equals a times b to the x power. And what you have to do is, here we go. We have to find initial value where x is equal to 0. So a is equal to 8, right? Because when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 8. Now we have to find rate. What's the rate? 8 to 16, 16 to 32, like that. To me, it looks like it's times by 2. Just in case, if you do not know how to do it, use calculator. Use second number divide by first number, like 16 over 8. So you get 2. As I said, try one more time with other number. 32, I'm going to use 16 again. 32 divided by 16. 2. Like that, okay? If you don't use calculator for this part, you will suffer. I'm pretty sure, because when it comes to decimal, when numbers decreasing, it's gonna be hard. So let's try this question. As you can see, it's decimal, right? You don't know what's going on here, do you? You know A is gonna be 0.02, but B, even I know what it is, but it's gonna be difficult. So try this. Second number divided by first number. Like 1.28 divided by 0.32, 4. Do one more time, because if you just stop it here, most likely you may make a mistake. Like that. So B is gonna be 4. Same thing here. Yeah. So you have to know how to find the thing. This one is all growing, but possibly later you're gonna have something dividing by something. Then sometimes for the B, you're gonna get decimal, like fraction. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, so that's it. I did not finish this question, so make sure to write equation like this. That's gonna be the equation that I'm looking for. I want it from here and here as well. And if you have any question, just let me know. I'll help you. See you guys.